tasted the spicy Nigerian Ofada sauce with Ofada rice that made you go for the second and the third serving? If not, today is the day. I'll be showing you how to make the Nigerian Ayamase Ofada sauce. And if you've tasted already, you know how it goes. It's one of Nigeria's comfort food. And if you're new to this channel, this is Tastefully Baby. You're welcome to my kitchen. And here I show you cooking recipes, and also I bring some lifestyle content on this channel. So do well to subscribe, like, watch, and comment on my videos. Thank you guys so much. I see the love, I see the views. Keep clicking, keep subscribing. You can turn on your notification bell, so anytime my video drops, you will be the first to know.
Let me now gist you guys about the first time I made Ofada sauce in the abroad. That was I was in Canada then, and that day me and my housemates then were like, oh, let me treat you guys to an Ofada sauce, like the Nigerian one. And they were so excited, they were happy. I had one of my friend and the other one was asleep. And it was in the evening, around 7, 8-ish. So it was a little late in the evening. And then I started prepping. I bought the shaki, I bought prawns, I bought so many ingredients just to prepare this Ayamase Ofada sauce. And then lo and behold, I fried the meat, the shaki, everything. And then after that, I was like, okay, for me to get the, that spectacular Ayamase taste, that taste that comes with bleached oil. Yes, you get it. So I was like, let me bleach the oil a bit. Although I don't like to bleach oil because I always cough. But I have to bleach it so that I will get that authentic Ayamase taste. And then I poured the oil in the pot and then I covered it and then it started to bleach. Meanwhile, I was new to this whole fire alarm thing. And then I started bleaching. I bleached for 10 minutes. And then the oil has already changed color. And I was supposed to let it cool down before opening it. And then, as I opened the pot, the smoke that greeted me, I was like, jeez. I was even unaware because I was unaware. And then my housemate just came out and was like, Mimi, what are you doing? I was like, what's that? She was like, smoke everywhere. I was like, smoke? Oh. She was like, the fire alarm will go off now. And oh my God. Then I began to panic. I was panicking. I had already switched off the cooker. I was like, what do I do? She opened all the windows. We opened the doors and we're waiting. And the smoke refused to go. The smoke refused to leave the house. I was like, God. Then I was like, can we put it off? And she was like, okay. Then she tried to put it off and it went off. I was like, phew. That was a relief. Because why I was a bit scared and panicked was because I think 2 weeks before that, prior to that day, the firefighters came. In Canada, they used to come and do routine checks. And then they used to come and check where the water heater is. Because the flat where we occupied, the apartment where we were, the water heater and the washing machine and the dryer, there's a particular room for it. There's this big, very gigantic, massive equipment like that. Is one that supplies the hot water into the house. And I think every apartment has it. So they had come one morning. They just, although they've notified them that they are coming, they just came in that morning. We were still sleeping. I was like, ooh. And they had to tell us that, okay, this place is too congested. We have to decongest because that place serves as also storage for bags, for our boxes, for clothes, for laundry also. And then they had warned us and said once they come back, they don't want to see that there, because it could cause fire outbreak. And then it was summer period, so the weather is also a bit warm, and then coupled with things in that place congesting that particular room. And it's a very small room. There was no windows, nothing. So that was how finally the smoke disappeared. I was like, phew, what a relief. So now today, as I'm making this particular recipe, this ofada sauce, I'm like, what? Before I started, I opened all the windows in the house. I made sure that everywhere there was more of air circulation. So, and I closed the kitchen door when I was bleaching the oil, because my apartment now has a door. The other house, when I was in Canada, was an open concept, so you can see the kitchen from the sitting room. But here, it's different, and I like this style. So that was my experience while making this Ayamase sauce back in Canada, and that was like 3 years ago. Yes, it was 3 years ago. And this is the upgraded version. It was so delicious. I could tell you, like, look at it. It was nose blinding, yummy, mouth watering, salivating, every good thing you can think about. And I really enjoy making this recipe. So thanks for staying with me, guys. Thanks for listening to my little chat. And then I'll see you in my next one. Bye.